What happens when your brightest star falls, only to rise even stronger? Bukayo Saka's 2024-25 season has been a story of brilliance, heartbreak, and redemption. From dazzling Premier League defenses to dominating on Europe's grandest stage, Saka has become more than just a rising talent. He's Arsenal's heartbeat. But when injury struck mid-season, everything changed. This is the story of how one player's absence exposed a team's weakness, and how his return might just lead Arsenal to their first Champions League title. Bukayo Saka's early season form was nothing short of electric. With 5 goals and 11 assists in just 16 Premier League matches, he was Arsenal's primary source of creativity and threat. Leading the league in big chances created, he pulled defenses apart with intelligent runs, sharp dribbling, and pinpoint passing. Whether cutting inside or hugging the touchline, Saka dictated play, orchestrating attacks, and making Arsenal one of the most dangerous teams in Europe. His presence contributed to the improvement of his teammates. Martinelli shone in the space created by Saka, Odegaard found more options in the final third, and forwards like Jesus benefited from his passes. With Saka, Arsenal achieved very good results and was among the main contenders for the Premier League title, while also eyeing victory in the UEFA Champions League. Saka wasn't just playing well, he was Arsenal's key tactic for winning games. Then came the blow. A hamstring injury in December sidelined Saka for over 2 months, an absence that hit Arsenal hard. Without him, the team struggled to find rhythm in the final third. The attack lacked urgency, creativity dipped, and Arsenal found it increasingly difficult to break down stubborn defenses. Matches that once seemed routine turned into frustrating draws or narrow wins. Tactically, Arsenal looked imbalanced. Attempts to replace Saka's output with alternative wingers fell short, and the team's pressing intensity suffered. While other players stepped up in moments, it was clear that the Gunners were missing their talisman. The squad lacked the spark, the cutting edge, and the confidence Saka brought every time he stepped onto the pitch. His injury didn't just affect the scoreboard, it dented the team's morale. When it came to the UCL, Saka shined like a seasoned veteran. In just 5 matches, he delivered 4 goals and 2 assists, showcasing his ability to compete with Europe's elite. His blend of composure and creativity was central to Arsenal's deep run in the tournament. Whether operating on the counter or carving open packed defenses, Saka's footballing intelligence was on full display. He consistently showed why he's not just a Premier League star, but a European force to be reckoned with. But where Saka truly made his mark was against Real Madrid. In the first leg at the Emirates, which resulted in a 3-0 victory for Arsenal, he was pulling defenders out of position, combining beautifully, and keeping Real under pressure with a commendable performance. In the return leg at the Santiago Bernabeu, where legends are made, Saka scored a decisive goal, shocking the crowd with a 2-1 result. He played with maturity, fearlessness, and precision. This display turned skeptics into believers and reminded the world that Arsenal is not just back, but here to dominate. The return of Bukayo Saka was not just a comeback from injury, it was a reawakening of Arsenal's spirit, a team that trembled in his absence and came back to life with his presence. In a season where competition in the Premier League is tougher than ever and championship opportunities are dwindling, the Champions League has now become Arsenal's last hope. But with a star like Saka shining on the biggest stages, hope is not only alive but has been reignited.